Professor Bourne here. In this video, I want to discuss the different types of claims that you can make in your essay, looking at some options for what the thesis of your argument essay can look like. So first off, a couple of basics about this claim. It's the main idea of your essay, the idea which the rest of the essay supports. Now, figuring out your claim early on is crucial for an argument essay in particular, because without a good one, you're going to struggle as you write. You aren't going to have an appropriate sense of direction. You aren't going to be able to outline appropriately. It's important to get this right early in your process. Now, three things that we know about claims. The first is that they need to be arguable. For this to be a persuasive essay, there needs to be people who disagree with your claim, reasonable people. Your essay should be focused on an area of uncertainty where there's debate. Secondly, you want a claim to be appropriately narrowed. Essays are not long documents. They can only cover so much ground, and you need to narrow your claim until you can appropriately cover the ideas inside of one essay. Finally, you need to appropriately qualify your claim, the extent to which you are making your point. Qualify it based on the evidence available, based on the resistance of your audience, but make sure that you are not too extreme with your arguments. So, there are a number of different approaches for how you can write a claim. I'm going to talk about three in this video. We're going to talk about claims of cause and effect, the claims of value, and the third, the one I think it's going to be most helpful for you as a college student, the claim of policy. So, claims of cause and effect. Claims of cause and effect try to establish that an action or choice will lead to some specific outcome, for good or for ill. You are looking at decisions that we're making now and thinking about where they're going to go in the future. So for example, this might make a claim of cause and effect. If Americans continue to insist on eating meat at every meal, then our country's carbon emissions will only rise. Here we're looking at an environmental issue and trying to connect everyday behavior with undesirable future effects. The second type of claim that I can suggest to you here is a claim of value. Claims of value offer an evaluation of an idea, a policy, or action. Sometimes they're comparative, saying that something is superior to something else. They might be based on some kind of absolute value. The word good is an example, but a little generic. One example I might throw at you here, once again tackling an environmental issue, says the Green New Deal proposal is dangerous because it will hurt the economy. Now, this is a claim of value because it's looking at a political proposal and saying that it is dangerous. That's the key word showing us the value. And the because statement offers us a sense of why and indicates how the essay would develop to support the evaluation. The final type of claim that I want to talk about in this video is the claim of policy. This is a very flexible and powerful format for students writing academic essays. A claim of policy argues for a particular course of action. This is the policy you're going to recommend. This is what we think you should do. These claims almost always include the word should. So, for example, this would be a claim of policy. The college should provide spaces for students to smoke tobacco. Notice that this sentence takes the form of somebody should do something. There's a somebody form of the sentence, in this case the college, the word should, and then we've got the something that we want this group to do. Almost always, if you write a sentence in this somebody should do something format, you're going to end up with a claim of policy, and almost always something that is arguable, narrowed, and qualified. So those are just 3 options for you as you are thinking about the claims for your argument essays. Try to make sure that early in your process you've got the kind of claim that's going to fit your essay project, that is arguable, narrowed, and qualified, that it's really giving you direction for where your essay is going to go.